English. English language is a very rich language because in the English language, we don't have only words from English language alone and from the alphabet of English alone. No, but sometimes we have some words from many other cultures and from many other countries. Like, for example, if I tell you the word music in English, maybe it will come to your mind that music, it's an English word. It's called music. It means that when we play the instruments, we make some music, we play some music, so we play some melodies, so music means music. But no, if we come to the origin of the word, we will find that the origin of this word is exists in Arabic. We have it with the same sound, we call it musiqa. Okay, and if you go for the Spanish, they call it musica. Musica.
That's also philosopher.
In the French, if you go for the French, it will be musique. Okay? So it's one word, but it exists in different cultures and different languages, which means that the origin of this word is not English word. It comes from another culture. And there's a lot of other words in English comes from different cultures. Our lesson for today is to focus on these words and to take the words that we know in English and to know the origin of these words. Where does they come from? Does they come from Arabic or French or Spanish? So one of these words, for example, as I told you, is the word music. Another word that the origin of it is Arabian language is algebra. Algebra is a science in the math that we use it to calculate some numbers. Okay, the origin of this word exists in Arabic under the name al-Jabr. The person who started this science, it's called al-Khwarizmi. So before al-Khwarizmi and before he invent this science, before that nobody know al-Jabr and nobody know this science. So when the English language comes to study this science, they took it under the same name, and that's why we have it right now in the English language under the name algebra. So algebra comes from Arabic. Another word that comes from the Arabic is the word
Also
zero. The
philosopher.
word zero. Zero, it comes from the word صفر in Arabic. So the origin of it is also from Arabian origin. Like if we go for vanilla, vanilla, nobody knows the word vanilla in the English language, but it comes from what? From French. So vanilla comes from French origin. And there's a lot of other words that we have. If we go and dive in deep to understand where is the origin of this word, we will find it from a different culture or a different country. And this is why we are understanding this, like why we're studying this, to understand that all the languages are connected to one way or another. All the languages in the core, they have the same system. They all have a grammar, they all have phonics, we all need to read these languages, to learn how to write in it, to master the language and to understand it. So all the language in the core, they are the same. And all the languages in the core, they are connected, and that's why they take from each other. The English take from the Arabic, Arabic take from the English, English take from the Spanish, Spanish take from the French, to make our own language more rich. So the more information and the more words we add, the more rich language we have. So why we have all of these information? To understand the core of the languages and how they affect each other, and to enrich our language with the information. The more we understand the origin, the more our language will be more rich, because now we take other words from other countries. طيب, let's go right now for the page 251, and let's take a look about for these words to understand the meaning of them, shall we?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, yalla, let's go. Okay, we have these words. I'm gonna read it for you, and then we will understand the origin of each word.
Okay.
We have the first word, we have khaki, tomato, macaroni, safari, hola, vanilla, polka, buffet,
Hello.
banana, canyon, Cobra, Stampede, Ballet, Yogurt, Koala, Karate, Waltz, Banquet, Barbecue, and Kiosk. And even the phonics and the sound of these words doesn't sound like English. يعني if I come to this word khaki, you will never figure out that any word in English exists as khaki. But where is the origin of this word? Let's go to know the meaning of each one and where is the origin of them. If we go right here, let's see it together. The first word we have, I don't know if you hear it or no.
Buffet.
A spread of food involving choices.
Yeah, I know what it
Miss this one.
Buffet. Okay, the first word.
I know what it
buffet.
means.
Buffet is what? A spread of food and
I know.
choices or to hit or strike. If you go for a hotel or if you go
Hotel.
Hiya Fairuz, tell us what does it mean buffet?
Buffet, it means like when you go to places like hotels and like that, there's a place where like you take your food, like where you take like get your food,
Yeah.
and it's called a buffet. There's like you come and get like food.
Excellent. So it's open area for the food. You can collect your food from there. But Fairuz, can you tell us the word in Arabic, what does it mean? Buffet. Is it the same word in Arabic or different?
Kind of close.
It's the same, right? When we come to the hotels in the Arabic word, if we go for any hotel, we will ask, is there a buffet? So the same word, now the Arabic people, they took the word buffet from the English, okay? So the word buffet right here is what? Is a word that exists in the English language, but the origin of this word, aslan, it's not from the English or the Arabic, it comes from French. So the origin of this word is French language. So any word that you have at the end T, but you don't pronounce the T, so it is French على طول. Like this one. We put the T, but we will not say buffet. We will say buffet, buffet. So this one is the French. The French language is a little bit like, you call it as, you can call it as a pampering language, which is يعني, a very slight and light language. They will say, for example, comment ça va? Comment ça va? Comment also, it has T at the end, but they will never pronounce the T. So comment ça va? Buffet, ballet. So they all have T at the end, but it's not pronounced. So buffet, it's a French word. It means an open area to collect your food. Then the second one we have is karate.
I know karate.
Karate. We don't say karate, we say karate.
Karate.
Karate or karate. So what does it mean karate, karate, my girls?
I know. Fairuz.
Fairuz, anybody?
It's where you go like you
Jana, give the other girls a chance. Hiya, Jana.
It's like it's like fighting,
Yeah.
but like you run it in some schools.
So is it fighting or some kind of practice or training?
Like a training.
Yeah, it's a kind of a
It's
training that
laggy.
you use to defend yourself.
What did you say?
It's a traditional Japanese system to unarmed combat. So combat or a type of combat or training where you defend yourself against other people. But this word comes from which language do you think? Japanese. Excellent. So karate comes from the Japanese origin. Then we have tomato.
Karate classes used to.
So we have the word tomato. What does it mean, tomato?
Vegetables.
Vegetables, excellent. So tomato is here he put apricot. It's tomatoes. Tomatoes, you know the vegetables we have and we put on the salad. The origin of this word comes from where actually? It comes from the Native American. You remember the Indians who live in America before the Americans? Those are the people who brought the name tomato. So those are the people who brought the name tomato into English. يعني English language, they didn't know أصلاً what does it mean tomato until they know it from those Native Americans. طيب, and then we have yogurt. What does it mean yogurt before we see the picture? Hi, Atala.
I know. It's the one that you eat. I'm Fairuz.
Tala.
That is not here.
Tina طيب.
Yes.
What does it mean yogurt, sweetie?
It's like something you eat.
طيب it's made of what?
Made of
Is it made of chocolate?
no.
So,
No.
what does it made of?
I think it's made of like milk.
Yes, it's made of
milk and
Yes, excellent.
and fruits. Milk and fruit.
Sometimes fruit and sometimes nothing. It's only milk, like the original yogurt. So yogurt is a word that means the kind of food that is made from milk. The origin of this word didn't exist in English, but they took it from the Turkish language. So yogurt comes from the Turkish language. And then we have hola or ola.
Hula.
Ola is what, because H at the beginning, we will not pronounce the H, so we say ola.
Hi.
Okay, so ola here, it means two things in the Hawaiian language. It means ola, means hi, or sometimes it means the dance of the Hawaiian
Yeah,
dance.
I thought of it.
This one. The Hawaiian dance, they put some trees around their wrist, and then they say la 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 la. So this is the Hawaiian dance. It's a very, very famous one, and it comes from the Hawaiian tradition. Okay, so this word comes from Hawaii.
So that means they talk Spanish?
Stampede.
What, ya Tala?
That means Hawaiian people talk the language of Spanish?
No, they have their own language. It's mixed between English and Spanish. It's mixed.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Stampede.
Stampede. What does this word mean? It means that when you have a group of animals, they are running in an afraid way, running from maybe someone who attacked them or something, like herd of buffaloes or herd of horses.
Attacking a lion.
When they run, okay, when they run all of them suddenly together, we call it what? Stampede.
A wild headlong rush of frightened animals.
Stampede, it comes from the Spanish language. This word doesn't exist in English. It comes from Spanish, stampede. But the English language use it, okay? Stampede.
Okay.
Then we have ballet. Ballet, it's what? It's the dance.
That we dance like in...
A kind of dance performance. Some people say ballet is French. No, ballet actually came from Russia. So the
Style
word
dancing, dance
the word ballet comes from what? From Russia, ballet. And then it goes for French, and then from French, English people took it. So that's why there's the mix between French and Russia. But this dance started from Russia. Before that, nobody knew it. And then we have a koala. Where did the koala exist? Who can tell?
I know.
Hi, Atala.
I know Peru.
The Spanish language?
No. Hi,
No, I know. Australia.
Chapu ya
I
Fayoum.
know it's from a game.
So koala, it's a very, very famous animal that exists in Australia.
Just in Australia?
Actually, the only country in the world that has a koala and in big numbers was in Australia. And then after that, the people came to Australia and they took it to different parts of the world.
So now they have like a lot.
They have a lot, yes, koala.
We don't have koalas.
And actually, the formal animal for Australia is the koala. أصلاً. يعني.
Do we have koalas in Saudi Arabia?
I think you will have it in the zoo, but we don't have it in our country.
Oh.
They don't live in the mountains or in the trees because they need a specific climate, subhanallah, and this climate exists in Australia. They can't exist in here.
It has a hot but cold climate.
Yes. Then we have khaki. Khaki, it's a type of a color. Okay, this color comes from the Persian language. Persian language اللي هو اللغة الفارسية أو الإيرانية. Okay, it's a type of color that between the yellow and the brown. We call it the yellowish brown. In Arabic, we call it khaki or beige. Okay.
Yeah, beige.
Yes.
So
khaki is a type of color that came from the Persian language. Okay, and it came to
brown color cloth.
English. Then we have waltz. Waltz is a type of dance that existed in Germany, and then after that it spread to the whole world. In the waltz dance, you need two people, a man and a woman, and then they will move together. They call it waltz dance, and it's very famous right now. They use it in the very formal meetings when the presidents came and something. They bring two dancers like this to dance in front of them. They consider it as aristocratic dance for
In the
rich
balls, they
people.
always use it.
Yes.
Usually they
Then
use
we
it
have
in
macaroni. Macaroni comes from which language? Spanish language. It means
Spanish, not
sorry, it's
American.
not Spanish, from Italian language. So it is
Oh.
pasta in the form of slender tubes. This is the only type of spaghetti that we call it macaroni.
Macaroni.
Yes, the one that's similar to the tubes. Okay, the other one, the long one, we will call it spaghetti. We will not say it macaroni. Okay. And the reason why we have it as macaroni, because the first people who invented this type of macarona was Italian people, and they have this name for it. So it's spreaded for the English language to have it under the same name, macaroni. And then we have banana. Banana is what? Who can tell me?
A fruit. Fruit.
Yes, excellent. Banana also is a type of fruit.
Spanish.
And it comes, the origin of it is Spanish and Portugal.
Banana.
And Spanish. Then we have barbecue. What is it, the barbecue? Who can tell me what it means?
I know, please.
I know, Miss. I know.
Yes.
Miss,
Yes, yeah, Mario? Or
Like where
I
you cook
know.
stuff on like outside, like
yes, when you cook the meat outside and you grill it outside, we call it barbecue. And the origin of this word comes from the Native Americans again. So the Native Americans have tomato and barbecue. Then we have polka. Polka,
It's a dance.
yeah, polka is a Polish dance with 3 steps and a hop in fast time. So let me show it to you. It's a Polish dance. I'm sorry. So the polka dance has a woman and a man also, but it's a very fun dance. It's the Polish formal dance that they have it. It exists for three steps, and after that they will hop, the man and the woman. It's a very fun one. They use it for the formal meetings and the fun meetings and the weddings also. And this is the formal dress that they wear when they do it, like this. This is what the origin of this word is, Polish, polka. And then we have safari, and the word safari comes from the Arabic origin. Safari exists in the Arabic language, and it means what? The journey that you take for the outdoors in the what? in the woods or in the forest to hunt for animals or to see animals. The word vanilla comes from the French origin, and it means what? It means the fragrant flavor characteristic of vanilla beans. Before that, the English language didn't know what does it mean vanilla, so they took it from the French language. Then we have banquet. Banquet also comes from the French language. Banquet, it means a ceremonial dinner party for many people. Like, for example, if you go for the royal family in Britain, if you are a really important person, they will make a banquet for you. What does it mean, banquet? يعني a big ceremony and a big gathering for all the people, and they will make the tables like this, very big banquet. We call it in Arabic ma'duba, which means a big gathering. Then we have canyon. This is the canyon when you have 2 big mountains or 3 mountains and there's a narrow valley between them. We call it what? We call it canyon. And the origin of this word comes from Spanish also. Then we have cobra, of course. Who doesn't know cobra? Cobra is a type of a snake, but subhanAllah, this
It's a snake.
yes, is the most venomous Asiatic and African elapid snake that can expand the skin of the neck into a hood. You see, this kind of a snake, aslan, is the same shape, but when it wants to attack, it spreads her neck like this, and the skin goes right here and right here to make it like a hook, to scare the people. And when it wants to attack, it spreads her neck like this and say, like this, and then she goes very, very fast to hit the victim of it. Cobra. And the origin of the word cobra, my girls, comes from the Portugal and from the Portuguese language. Then we have kiosk. Kiosk, we call it in Arabic al-kushuk, which is when you go, for example, for the corniche, and you walk in there, you will find a small store like this, صح? The small store like baqqala, the small baqqal like this. We call it in English kiosk, and in Arabic we call it al-kushuk. Small area set off by walls for special use.
Maybe ice cream.
Yeah, usually they use it for selling goods for people, baqqala or ice cream or potato or whatever. It comes from what? From the Turkish language. That's why we have it in the same Arabic, kushuk, kiosk, and English the same word, kiosk. Okay, my girls, easy peasy. The words are nice now. You understand it?
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
And let's go to our books right now to see if you can solve it with me or not. Yeah.
Okay.
Yalla, ya Tala, read for me the question, please. And number 1 for you, Tala.
Okay. Write a list word for each description. This French for a table full of different food. Buffet.
Excellent. So the first one is buffet. Very good. Number 2, Mariana. Number 2 for you, Mariana. Mariana, are you there? Mariana, I can't hear you.
Each one 2 times because it is 20 questions.
Mariana, I can't hear you. Can you hear me?
She says
I can't hear you. I think your mic, there's a problem in your mic, sweetie. Try to fix it and come back, okay? يعني try to fix it, move it maybe, or unplug it and plug it again. طيب, let's go for Fayrouz. Hi, Okay, so it's karate. Very good. Karate. Excellent. Number 3, ya Judy. Judy. Hi, ya Judy. Can you hear me?
yes.
Okay, sweetie. Number 3 for you. Read it and tell me the answer.
Native Americans introduced this fruit to the settlers.
Some people say about this, ya Judy, some people say about it a fruit, and some people say about it a vegetable. And we use it on salad. What is this word?
Miss, I know.
Yes.
Tomato.
Tomato, excellent. So we have number 3, tomato. Excellent, ya Judy. Very good. Okay, and then number 4. Number 4. Let's go, Maria. Yalla ya Maria.
This is a Turkish treat made from milk. Yogurt.
Yogurt, very good. Yogurt. Okay, and then we have number 5, ya Tina. Hiya, Tina.
The
Valencian dance
is usually performed in a grass.
Okay, this dance, when you dance it, you bring some trees or grass, a skirt, and you made it as a skirt along your waist, and you dance. It's from the Hawaiian from the Hawaiian culture. What we call this dance? Ola, excellent. So we call it Ola. Very good. Excellent. Number 6, ya Mariana. Hi, Mariana. Are you back? Can you hear me now? Mariana. Okay, are you talking? Because I can't hear you. Are you talking?
Miss, you can just write the answer in the chat.
Okay, can you write the answer in the chat, please? Because I can't hear you also. So you have number what? Let me see. You have number 6. Number 6 is what, ya Mariana? This is a Spanish word for a large group of running buffaloes or horses. They are scared and they are running all together, all the animals. What we call it? Mariana, hurry up. Okay.
Miss, I
Maria.
know. Stampede, like, I don't know.
Stampede. Stampede.
Miss,
Okay.
I'm already
Number 8, number 7,
11.
Amal.
Okay.
Although it has a French name, this dance
It is a
started in
Spanish
Russia.
word for a large group of. No.
Can I try?
Although it has a French name, this dance from started in Russia. Ballet.
Ballet, very good. So it's ballet. Hi, Judy. Number 8. This
This furry animal has kept its Australian name, koala.
Koala, very good. And then we go for Jana. Hi, Jana. Soldiers wear this. Number 9.
Yellowish brown fabric named by the peasants and although can't be easily seen.
I'm sorry. It's what? What is the name of this color? It's like yellow and brown.
Miss, I know.
I know it.
Ka.
Can I help her?
She knows. Ka. Huh. Amal, can you help her?
Khaki.
Kaki, very good. It's the name Kaki. Excellent. طيب يا stay with me يا جنى. Number 10 for you.
This partner dance means to turn in German.
It's a German dance. Require 2 people. Man and a woman. No, not polka. Polka is Polish. Waltz. Waltz. Very good. Right, let's go for Tina. Number 11 for you, Tina. This is an Italian name for a well-known pasta. What do we call it?
Macaroni.
Macaroni. Very good, yeah, Tina. Excellent job. Yalla Fayruzi. 12 for you. The Spanish and Portuguese used the same name for this yellow fruit.
Yeah. Okay.
Yellow fruit like a crescent.
Yellow
fruit.
Yogurt. Banana.
You made me go banana. Okay. A Native American word is used to mean this kind of outside cooking. Hi, Maria.
Barbecue.
Barbecue. Very good, yeah, Maria. And then we have Tala, number 14. This Polish dance is very lively.
It's polka.
Polka, excellent, my girl. So we have polka, and then we have Jana. Hiya, Jana. Although this word is Arabic, this type of journey is done in Africa. When we go outside to hunt the animals, what? Safari, excellent, my girl. So we have safari. Yalla, Judy. The Spanish named this flavorful type of bean long before there was ice cream. Vanilla, excellent. So vanilla, sorry my girls, vanilla, the origin of this word is from Spanish, not French. Judy, hiya Judy. This word for a feast or a formal dinner comes from French. When you are a very important person and they are making for you a feast and a big party, what we call it? Banquet, excellent. So we have banquet, excellent, my girl. Hiya, Mariana. Mariana, write for me the answer, please. This is Spanish word for a very deep valley carved out by a river. Can you write it in the chat? Mariana? Let her write, she knows. Hi, Mariana. I can't hear you, but I can see. So write for me the chat, please. Mariana. طيب, let's go for Jana. يلا يا Jana, hurry up.
Yes,
Okay. Oh, it's
Miss Mariana said safari.
No, not safari, Mariana. When I have like a narrow place between mountains and there's a river between them.
Miss,
I
please,
call
me,
it-
I know.
Yes, yeah, Maria.
Canyon.
Canyon, very good. So it is canyon.
I know the next one. Me, Amal.
Go ya, you Amal. Yalla.
The name for this hooded poison snake comes from the Portuguese cobra.
Cobra, excellent, my girl. The last one, Tala. This is a Turkish word for a newsstand. A newsstand or ice cream kiosk. Very good. Go, yalla, go. Okay. This is your little sister?
Yes. She's playing.
Okay, my girls. If you're done,
Yes.
Yes.
all of you. Do we have Jude Sharif with us today? No, صح? She didn't came?
She joined, but not this class.
Oh, okay. Right, Mariana, for the first class, for the second class, try to fix your mic, okay, also, because we need to participate, okay? Yalla, my girls, like 2 minutes or 3 minutes maximum, and I will come back, inshallah, or...
Miss, we have a prayer break.
صح, there's a prayer break. طيب, in 12:45, inshallah, we will be back, okay? Go to pray, prepare yourself.
Okay.
Back to me, inshallah. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.